Peace. Probably sound much better. I look much better. Feel much better. I feel like this, set divine intentions to the harm of none, to the good of all, to the good of all, to the harm of none. Give gratitude to Source, Creator, to the all, ancestors known and unknown. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you. I'll say this is definitely ascension symptoms. These are the talks that most people don't really want to have or discuss. But being real is so rare, and to some it can come at a detriment depending on if one chooses to live in love or fear. So I'm gonna express to y'all about my path, my journey. As we close out and complete a lot of chapters and coming into this amazing Aquarius season, this Capricorn season, oh my gosh. It's felt like not so much of just an internal battle, but more so of a war with the powers that used to be. And now, you hear that? It's like nothing. Just the silence in itself. Some of you will experience somewhat similar things upon your journey. Not being in the same way, but it's just to remind people that we're all experiencing ever-changing moments on different levels, different frequencies, different levels of awareness consciously. And then for those that aren't aware, speak this more like slang or hood thing. Look, cause your experiences is it doesn't define you, but it creates you. You're becoming. Like, even a day ago, or whatever it is in the past, we're still mentally not the same people. I don't even know when I'm gonna upload this video, but I do need to release this because just to this point where I'm at, on this journey, because this whole life is a fucking journey, people. This Taurus North Node, for those of you that are not familiar with astrology, Taurus North Node, South Node, Scorpio. It's like everything is being flipped on the side of his head, upside down, inside out, as above, so below, so within, so without. And that being said, it's transforming us inside out, outside in. How we perceive happiness, how we perceive love, how we perceive relationships, union, connections, everything dealing with value. And up to this very moment, right when we're coming into Aquarius season, it's like I feel like we did it, y'all. I feel like I'm literally in victory, even as I say this with, which I know it's all temporary because I am financially abundant, but it's not so much of financially abundant. It's so much of, well, I'm gonna say this, in the present moment, let's say currently having, I say what? Well, knowing that I have, it's on its way, but, or it's already on its way to me. Being that what I've sacrificed and released is knowing that I have, so I want to be very mindful, but it's the real though, like literally change, and change physically, but change like $2 to $3. Yes, $2 to $3. But you wanna, hey, it's the real. I think that was somebody's car. But anywho, yeah, for those of you, this shit happens, man. Like when you are on this healing journey, going through a transformation, it may seem like you're at your lowest of lows, when truthfully, as I've been expressing to people, man, spiritual currency, this peace, when you're in an environment, in a place where you can simply breathe, a place, an environment where, you know, you grew up in childhood, and now that I'm at this awareness is that no distractions, and it's not so much external distractions, it's so much where I'm able to reflect and take in, be more aware of life, how I came to be, how I got to where I'm at, knowing that my journey is not in vain, knowing that the beauty in the journey, the duality, the balance. Now, trusting the divine, like having faith, surrendering to the unknown. People not aware of like what that means. It's like, I don't know what's next. Have I had glimpses? Of course. But I realized like my journey was never to be like others. My individual journey is truly what makes me unique. The same goes for you all. There's people in other countries that, let's say, never ever experience money, never ever have to be concerned about money. You got people that's born into wealth. You got people that are this status and career thing all centered around the idea of being idolized. But how and what are they teaching you to value? You know, the money, the status, the career, the creative source doesn't care for, honestly. You know, this Capricorn season has truly shown me like legacy. You know, not only past, but present, but moving forward, like seeing how people celebrate the holidays and how I see it as another fucking day. How I see it as just something to just experience, not trying to get all consumed in the idea like shawty, I'm the present, I'm the gift. You know, teaching, let my nephews and them know, like, you know, planting seeds in them, like, I always remind them there's no U-Haul behind the hearse. So, you know, reminding them, you know, to return back to the essence of who they are, no matter how far they stray off their path. You know, because these things eventually will catch up with us, because the seeds that we've sown past and present, it catches up with everyone. America, everything now, energy that has been put out universally, like, it eventually returns some way, somehow. I have no fucking regrets, bro. I don't even have tears anymore for the past. It may sound wild, but I don't have. I've like grieved over like people, the past, because it's like it doesn't really resonate anymore. Is there love there? Yes, because there's love inside of me. I realize the value of the vibration of love, or love and truth. And living in love and truth, what are you willing to sacrifice, people? You know, you're watching and seeing the world that hasn't really, they've been consumed. You've been watching a world full of lies. You've been consumed by a world full of lies. I'm not telling you how to live, but I preferably want to live a life of peace and harmony and fun. So I just realized, like, a lot of people can't really be with themselves. A lot of people don't know their heartbeat. A lot of people don't know their own rhythm. Do you know your heartbeat is your own rhythm, your own vibration? We're closing out so many karmic cycles to where, again, I've had to see so many things in the family dynamic that I have no control over. But I also see how it was connected to my own healing journey, me acknowledging my part, me advocating and speaking up for people who have been sexually molested, or, you know, how it affected them, how it's affecting family members, how it's affecting people mentally, seeing the delusion and confusion people live in, seeing the spiritual warfare, the entities attached to people because of their in denial. Learning to breathe through it all, not really trying to express my anger and emotion, knowing that it's not going to change at that moment when I wanted to anyway. Learning to when to detach and move forward. No longer carrying people's burdens emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. Oh my gosh, y'all have no fucking idea. Like, this what you want to... Yeah. Knowing that, like, the world is going to perceive you their own way. They're going to call you all crazy. You're going to get to that point, for those of you who come on this journey, and you're going to realize that it was purposeful. Why you do this? Why you do that? Why you do that? Oh my God, just learning to observe and seeing myself and people, and like, man, you leave me like that. Like, they're really hurting. Having some of the most uncomfortable conversations with the people that you felt loved you, but really they never loved themselves. And see, then you begin to question. I mean, so many things you have to realize that come about. so many doubts. You have to realize so many things that have been hidden, so many things that have been pushed down and carried from generations through the wombs of our mothers. Them actually, the delusion is like not pointing the finger, but just to see how programmed and conditioned, some people desperately wanted them to break free of. And it's only you. You can only save yourself. But the thing is, it's them choosing to live in their fear and their programming and their own conditioning. But this for sure, Taurus, North Node, South Node, Scorpio, like I just see how so many things are connected. Because it's people that are not aware, but people that are becoming in tune, people that, again, I tell y'all, that will have their awakening or come into awareness during the moments. Everyone doesn't come into this at the same moment. But the beauty of it all is that where we are returning to. Aren't we all returning to source? The creator. What is this debacle about? What is this debate about? What is this really about? Some of us are just simply here to like guide y'all asses. We're being guided by something greater, something more grander, something more divine. Of course, we accept the reality or get to the place where, yeah, that's gonna come with hate. It's gonna come with spiritual warfare. It's gonna come with spiritual attacks that lead to spiritual initiations. Knowing that, again, you cannot destroy energy. So now the jig is up, people realizing like it's nothing we can do. Oh my God, what happens when the battle, when you realize it's not your battle, you didn't realize that the war is already won. Then your enemy gets worried. I had an elder just say recently, he said, it kind of resonated with me. He said, you don't remove your plate from the table. And I was like, what, huh? And to me, I was like, what, you mean you still help, you still feed them? And I was like, okay. Then he said something else like, you got two hands. Notice how one hand helps the other hand wash the other one. And then you have to use, one hand helps the other hand wash the other one. Then you have to use both hands to wash the face. I was like, the fuck? Like, you ever been wondering on your path, where the fuck these people come from? But so much shit be so divine timing. It be so divine timing. Some of us, when I say we're clearing out so much karmic fucking shit from over 30 years, cosmically 200 and something years, you have the fact that you're having the U.S., where a lot of us are, where we're thinking we're supposed to rush the process when we individually are a part of cleansing. We are the karma. Do you hear what I said? Some of us that had our awakening, we are the karma. We're clearing the karma that happened upon this land. This is why a lot of us had to learn who we are ancestrally and what we're connected to ancestrally. No, it's not going to make sense to family. Of course it's not. Not when you go out here, you go travel, you learn, or whatever it is, you come back, hey, do you know we're indigenous, or do you know we're native or aborigine, or Moors or whatever name. Hey, do you know we're connected to this? Do you know there's different species? Hi, do you know that we're energy? Look at here. Do you know that this isn't real? Do you know that we're in the time? Do you know time doesn't exist? Do you know that this isn't real? Did you know that this is a stimulation? Do you know that everything is vibrating? Do you know? Here come the. Do you want to know about Jesus? Do you want to know about SU? Oh, look at the name Jesus. Now, if I wonder, is that J, a E, a S, a U? Now, if you remove that J, that's ESU. Then you remove that other S. I want y'all to research that. But anywho, what they say, this is for educational purposes only. Anywho, but what is this about though? Hello, hi, heaven. How long y'all say I was gonna be here on Earth? Look now, I know my service is clear. How long y'all say I was gonna be here on Kai, Earth, here in this realm? How fucking long now? You said I signed up for this. Is there any way I could reschedule? No. Shit, I need to speak to the IRS. Who's the CEO of this? Hello? All right, I got you when I get there. When I get there, mother. That's how it is on this journey. Y'all got to learn to laugh at this shit. I've learned to laugh at this shit. Like, this shit becomes so comical, bro. It's like, when you get to that place where it is what it is, it ices what it ices, it is what it is, and you just be like, dang, bro, they really try to take me out? Or did they try to take me out? Was this already set up? Was this already ready? Who's next? Am I the villain? Am I the hero? Fuck. Well, you know what? I am a villain in someone's eyes. But I am a hero in mine. I need to do more videos, like shorts, but anywho. This that spiritual currency, man. I've been on telling y'all, bro, like, a lot of us, you gonna really see why your journey, now the more you in tune, you gonna see how everything is taken care of. There'll be times I'm like, how the fuck is this gonna happen, man? Who gonna pay for this, mama? Like, what's gonna happen? Then you accumulate all that shit. All this stuff comes, then what? Universal Mama, like, I gave you this to give it away anyway. I be telling people, I'm like, y'all less is gonna be more. I be over here looking at my luggage like, knowing I'm finna travel, knowing I'm finna go somewhere, knowing that I created this reality to the sense of like, Didn't I say I wanted to? Didn't you say you wanted to be to yourself and attract people that are like-minded, people that are genuine, people that don't throw up in your face about what they've done for you? Gosh, Lee. And then when we attract the shit, we're scared shitless. Like, what's your ulterior motive? My Scorpio ass, what, let me go research this person's name. And sometimes it don't even just be that. Just breathe, just be present. Because a lot of shit is like closing out. It's done. Like, it's clear. We did it. Yeah, we made. But nah, I ain't even gonna put jokes aside. We're gonna bring them to the forefront. You're starting now to, you know how you say accumulate. I'll blow my nose in a minute. Accumulate this pain, and now it's in the process of, like, you know how you gotta process pain? You know how amazing it is? Let me blow my nose. Yeah, that's better. But see, I'm clearing out shit. I feel so much better. Like, think about this, y'all. Processing pain. Like the neurotransmitters. Make sure I don't touch this. Like, the neurotransmitters in your brain, man. Y'all be sitting here like, oh, some fucking genius ass shit. I'd be like, bro, I know y'all be like this too. This that unity, this that collective consciousness, bro. Y'all be really out here playing. And I used to be out here fucking fluking like not really. Have you ever, y'all know we finna come into Aquarius season, calls? Innovative, humanitarian, psychic, whatever it is, the water barrier could. This shit's so amazing, man. Do y'all realize, like, y'all finna make people in school, ain't discredit what y'all do, but on some real shit, on my journey, none of that shit was for me, bro. School, the universities, it was like a lot of y'all know, including me, no. Like, bro, I'm in that bit like, any minute, mighty mo. I don't want to do this no more. How all y'all expect? I be big, what? That's the professor. He went to school for how many years to get his degree? Okay, the degree in what? You know me, you know how niggas be. You know, niggas be like, God damn, no, hold on. That's how I know my ancestors, or like the higher up, they definitely dark melanated ancient people. Because, bro, look at our personalities. This is all, you want to use the term God, but so that, like, look at, we can't ever take shit serious, B. A lot of niggas go over y'all head, but yo, what the fuck? How can y'all really want to take Earth serious, cuz? Or God, how y'all take this serious? This how I know a lot of y'all finna be pissed. Now I see why they be pissed at comedians so much, cause motherfucker be wanting people to take life serious, B. Everybody ain't from here, B. And then they want to label people crazy, knowing that, like, how y'all get all this information? How y'all get all this anyway? Like, people being knowing that, like, there's, like, who's that? What the fuck is extraterrestrial even mean? What the fuck is a lot of this shit even mean? Motherfucking man put titles on everything. Y'all just think. Mama, like, don't say it. Yeah, mama, why I can't say this shit? That was made for a reason. Everybody was made for a reason. Bro, Earth is like a big ass melting pot. It's like California. There's some of everything here. And I've learned to, like, the less I, like, why would I even attach myself to this? And then some of the most funniest, amazing, beautiful people I ever met was not these clown ass clout chasing, pretending, possessed as whatever y'all want to call them, with all this so-called money or whatever they think they doing that's trying to control the illusion of power. Man, y'all ain't doing shit. Don't run now. But anywho, man, do y'all realize how fucking amazing the fuck you are? Bro, let me drop something on you. Your body, your blood pumps from all around your body, from your head to your toes, feet, whatever, it goes all around your body, under a minute. How do y'all think that people learn about shit like this? You gotta study something. They don't call a hospital laboratory and all this shit for no reason. Like, you gotta be something. You can't be put into words for people to try to study who the fuck you are and still get nowhere. And have you believed that the money and all the material things is just, that's it. That's your life, buddy. Bullshit. And when the bullshit, guess who grew from it? A flower. Some grass. But for real though, man, this shit is amazing, because do you know how many neurotransmitters you have in your mind? Y'all all fucking geniuses, bro. You're so fucking powerful. You're so amazing. You're brilliant. I don't even like using these stupid ass words. You're divine. From your teeth still beautiful, but from the front tooth, that's just me moving forward in life. And I'm still fucking beautiful. That doesn't stop anything from what's side and what's in here. This in here can't be bought with no, what you call that game? You know what I'm saying. Monopoly. Y'all gonna realize now why you went through what you went through. They're gonna let them come to you for your love. Because your love emits wherever you go. They feel it. It's a vibration. They just, people, the sister was like, it's not about falling in love. She's like, stand in love. She said, your presence is a gift. God, boy, what the? You know how people get to that place, man? Boy, you know, but they fucked up and fucked around and let me get to know. Boy, they knew this time was gonna come. All the young men, young kings, boy, young beautiful. Ooh. Then the star seat, what? The beautiful beings, man. We finna do some great. Anytime you bring in something new, of course the old is gonna have an issue with it, because they don't they're still attached to the stupid, the stuff that's done with it, old, but that doesn't matter. You gotta reflect and look back on, even that laugh, you gotta laugh at the people that told you, like, oh, you're not gonna be this. You ain't shit. Just giving y'all people that, I think back and I'm expressing it. You stupid motherfucker. Man, you're broken. You ain't got no car. You ain't got no house. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. You. All I hear is victim, 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 victim. Victim, 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 victim. Meanwhile, I'm like, I've already won the war, my boy, right now. My son, my daughters. You kiss my ass. I had my cousin tell me some crazy shit the other day. She said, what did this person did? What? Tell them they can suck it. I said, what, cuz? You know what? That would have been a little derogatory to something, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta tell people, kiss your whole asshole. A lot of people gonna have an issue with that. But their whole life, they feel like they can talk to you just any kind of way. I'ma say this as lovingly as possible. You can kiss my ass. With love. You may enjoy it more than I do. Take one for the road. Nah, but man, stay neutral with this shit. Like, shit gonna happen. Shit gonna fall apart in the 3D. Shit gonna look like it's, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Shit gonna happen bad. A lot of spells are being returned. A lot of shit is being broken. Like, return to the sender. Shit is happening so rapidly. You're like, what the fuck? And then, ooh, that be feeling so good. Like, I recently had to remove myself from an environment because I cannot, y'all love using the fucking word toxic. Like, bitch, toxic mean poison. Like, ain't nobody, well, yeah, okay, you could, the old environment dying, but the thing is this, I've learned is that you won't ever lose. There's no losing this lesson. That's one thing I've learned on my journey, is that it's the lessons. And then it's also the lesson in not so much of feeling defeated. It's allowing your enemies, because I'm going to use this as a perspective duality, allowing your enemies to assume that they won. But when you bow out gracefully, you're choosing your peace, you're choosing love. And like I said before, it's not even about what I have in my pocket, in my account, or whatever. It's simply about just that. The fact that we don't have to be in environments and be in places where we're being verbally, mentally, physically, sexually, any of y'all abused in any kind of way, whether that be people using their money, their homes as a way of manipulative tools, or an illusion of power. Because in essence, your birthright, your true divine power is within you. And I know people like, well, how do I tap in? What is that? It'll come. A lot of which, like on my journey, it wasn't always there. A lot of people been knowing, a lot of people already been tapped in, but, younger. But a lot of us had to remove the veil of delusion. Remove the spells of delusion. Remove the spells of, well, it has been the spells of delusion, manipulation, control, all those things, keeping people in a lower state, even, sexually. And those that will be called to this video, past, present, and future, just know that, like, as you release more layers and progress and grow, you're gonna see how the world will call you everything. Doesn't matter because it's external, but you're connecting to something that you've always been connected to. But being that in the past, or your childhood, or where you are now, the only disconnect was a disconnect from source, from the creator, which is an expression of love. And that expression of love can be in so many ways, where you just simply being your authentic self. Because in the words of the boy Kendrick on his album, I love this shit, he says, y'all know what happens on earth stays on earth. And then he said another one, like, what happens on earth stays on earth. I can't take these feelings with me, so I'm gonna let them disperse. And I'm like, bro. So then you start getting to a place where you realize, like, if we're all made in the image, the all of the creator, source, this is all simply an expression of, I see it as love or consciousness, or love consciousness. It's all in the mind, though. And that's another thing I'm starting to realize with a lot of people, they're not free here. They can be open-minded, but they're not free in their hearts as well. That's another thing that people talk about. And this is what I love about the different, the all represents is the different cultures, the different everything, the all, the beauty, the oneness in all of this shit, the cultures, the religion. It's like, in a lot of, when I was talking about, like, how we are the karma, cleansing the karma for the U.S. because of the family dynamics built upon that foundation. And another thing is that patriarchal foundation was purposeful. Like, I'm honored and give gratitude because my ancestors was a part of that. So a lot of which we have to give gratitude to what was, what is, and what will become. Because the matriarchal was the beginning, then you had the patriarchal, but in all aspects of everything, that the purpose of the matriarchal returning, or have being returned, and mama taking her rightful place, it has everything to do with, had our pain not being experienced, how will we know our gain? That's the duality of life, like the dark and the light. Like, how will we know or evolve into who we truly are if we don't realize, like, the process, embracing the journey, the process of, like, what has been experienced from our childhoods, from our mother's birth, from our mother's womb to this very moment. How will we know what it is we're here to do? And then what connects us to the patriarchal as well as the matriarchal. So the whole beauty of all of this is, like, seeing past ourselves and seeing the bigger picture. Most won't see the bigger picture. Shit, most only see themselves in the picture. I used to notice that when you take a picture of someone, oh, let me see. The first thing people look at is a fucking self. And that let me know right there the conditioning and programming that has happening here, that is no longer, that is going to exist in a new way, in a new world, in the new age of Aquarius. Because Aquarius simply is that. I'm not gonna make it say simple, but the Aquarian age and the humanitarian is all about the connecting with others, seeing our connection. And I'm also seeing the uniqueness in that, because you're gonna see how uniquely what makes the people here in fucking America so amazing, because a lot of you are going to realize how ancestrally you're connected to a lot of shit that's been in your reality. My ancestors aren't just here connected to this land. I know I have ancestral roots in Ethiopia. I know I have ancestral roots in a lot of places. Y'all gotta stop denying this shit. You gotta really dig in deep. You gotta really see that a lot of your roots, or a lot of things, when you look at the features, when you look at your features, and when you look at, start to study the matriarchal, that shit. That's why a lot of shit was keep hidden from a lot of people, bro, because everybody want to be royal, but royal ain't what y'all perceive that shit to be. Y'all want to be royal, but what's that saying is, heavy is the head that carries the crown. Everybody don't have that awareness into being that, if you want to use it, sacrificial lamb, or being in that, having that spiritual awareness, ranking, and presence. So y'all be asking and calling up. Y'all not that. And to be, I be saying some real shit. The peasantry around here, like, bro, y'all can't come from no motherfucking royalty. And then a liar royal, y'all have no idea what y'all be talking about, bro. Royalty be connected to higher ups that do, you don't know what a lot of them people be connected and have their hand into. If you really look at the royalty, especially in the patriarchal, shit, mama, what? Ethiopia ain't ever been conquered. I wonder why. Y'all don't let man fool y'all. But you know, y'all forget royalty was on this fucking land too, before it even came here. But what is royalty? What is royalty? The shit that they tell y'all, accumulate, all these people have all this gold and all. Man, that wasn't the same perspective in different places. That shit was everywhere around the world. Gold, there was so much shit. Mansa Musa had so much gold. These people, these kings and people, they have so much of this stuff that it was just there. A lot of which, the way a lot of stuff happened is because of the greed, the sin, a lot of stuff that took place here, to where the higher ups, the creator, they have to come in, correct things, bring things back into balance. So I feel like that's why a lot of, you see in the world now, a lot of femininity in so many ways, and then, the changing of that, from which used to be more masculine. Oh my gosh. But it's all happened purposefully. That's why a lot of shit happened around the world. I keep assuming that man, oh shit. be so raw getting this shit out. But I got to. It's like, oof, so much shit is clearing, bro. God. But I feel amazing, though. It's like as I'm releasing stuff, I have more stuff to say. But the beauty of all of this is knowing that is greater, grandest things coming down the pipeline right now that cannot be stopped. Gratitude to the elder Bobby Hemmett, and all the elders that came before us. Everyone had their purpose, and will have their purpose. But a lot of y'all gotta know, a lot of people came to go. Remember that you only come here to fucking go. I mean, we're the people that want to enjoy life, that want to enjoy the experience. Where y'all at? A lot of us came here to enjoy this shit peacefully, man. All that fighting. This is why a lot of you close out these karmic cycles, man. Some people want to hold on to that. They gonna go out with that. Don't you want to have peace and be live an abundant life, prosperous life with your kindred, with your friends, learn new languages, do new shit? It's gonna be different. It's not gonna just be the people you growing up with in this life. No, it's gonna be this Aquarian thing just so fucking amazing, bro. Y'all. Sometimes I just wonder. I be sitting here like, okay, what's next? It ain't even what's next. It's just like allowing it to unfold. That's the present. The present is literally like a gift. You just realizing like, okay, wow, oh, it's it, wow, see it as that. See life as that, like a huge gift that you, how could I use this? Imagination is power. Imagine the hand of the creator like this, right? And you're like this big, but the hand is huge to where it's unraveling a bow. Now your eyes can see, but it cannot see everything in its totality that's inside of the present, the gift. So imagine how everything you've learned, then as you reconnect with your essence and your ancestor, your lineage, you'll realize how this unlocks more of who you are and what you're becoming. How the gifts that even me learning how people in my family, shit I was already doing. Certain people in my family who studied certain things, learned certain things. And a lot of shit y'all gonna realize, a lot of these people that you feel like that was placed on your path to come against you spiritually, they can't do nothing. Like, that shit has no power. Because once you start to reconnect with the power inside of you, less power they have. And really, it was meant to be that way. Like, you ever see the motherfucker that's like walking that's on fire? Or like Dragon Ball Z, I've been seeing that shit, like Goku, like, this nigga Super Saiyan, this nigga. And as he's leveling up, the more untouchable he becomes. Like, people can see some shit just like, just burn. Or just don't even get close to his aura. That's why I love Dragon Ball Z. Y'all don't even know that shit. All that shit metaphysical. Like, that shit's like leveling up. Like, and I noticed like in that shit, it's like they be channeling anger. That's what I see from it. But a lot of this, the beauty of all this is that you all are about to create something more magnificent. You had to go through a lot of things with connections and people from the past lives, past people previously, to open your heart chakra, open your throat chakra, research stuff like that. In the more spiritual sense, to realize like how connected you are, and how connected you always been, and to bring forth new innovative ideas to the world. Like y'all all here to elevate humanity in some way, even the kids. A lot of the kids came in karma, but a lot of us now realizing our path have to be what it is to clear that karma for their future. A lot of us had to be in position for the protection of not only ourselves, but for others. Distance is but a mere illusion. Separation is an illusion. There's always something connecting us. God dang, I don't know, I just be, shit just be coming in, man. But, yeah, man, shit finna, it's, stay heart-centered, man. It's really the heart is what's really the beauty in this shit. Stay, like, keep your heart as light as a feather. Oh shit, that just reminded me. I be finding feathers and shit. That shit be reminding me to keep my heart light. Because everybody's heart not like y'all's. Remember that. As long as you keep that in mind, body, and spirit, everyone's heart is not like y'all's. Some of the kids that have been conditioned to by parents, society, just so many things. Their heart not like y'all's. Why you gotta be mindful? Just because a woman has kids doesn't mean her heart is light. Doesn't mean she's not grieving or her heart is clear. Same with men. Just because people put on this facade on social media, don't mean these people's hearts are fucking clear. Don't mean their hands are not dirty. Doesn't mean that, we all have an experience or did something. So, in saying all of that, let the Creator, the Most High, be the judge of that, be the judge of what they have done, because no one escapes the wrath. And when I say the wrath is coming, the rapture. But a lot of us, we made it through though. This is why we're in position. And I realize in me, myself, is that it's like you want to offer a helping hand, but get the fuck out of the way. Y'all better not get in the way of people karma. Or what their lesson as a spirit or soul is coming here to learn. Get in the way of people's shit. I gotta keep reminding myself that too. So, with that being said, keep your heart as light as a feather. Peace.